Today, we're going to deeply explore one of the most pivotal events in Christian history, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. This isn't just a story of suffering and sacrifice. It's a profound lesson in humanity, faith, and redemption. Let's meticulously walk through each step of this momentous event to understand its full impact and the lessons it imparts. Our journey into this narrative begins with a stark betrayal. Judas Iscariot, one of Jesus' own disciples, leads the authorities to him for 30 pieces of silver. This act of betrayal sets in motion the events that lead to Jesus' arrest and subsequent trials, a sequence that highlights the complexities and frailties of human nature. Jesus is first taken to Annas, a former high priest, and then to Caiaphas, the current high priest, where he faces false accusations and condemnation from the Jewish leaders. Following these Jewish trials, Jesus is brought before the Roman authorities. He stands trial before Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, and then Herod Antipas, the Tetrarch of Galilee. Despite Pilate's initial declaration of Jesus' innocence and Herod's inability to find a cause for punishment, the escalating pressure from the crowd and the religious leaders leads Pilate to reluctantly sentence Jesus to crucifixion. Before his crucifixion, Jesus endures a harrowing ordeal. He is scourged by Roman soldiers, a brutal act involving a whip laced with pieces of bone and metal tearing into his flesh. This physical torment is not just an act of punishment, it's a deeply humiliating and dehumanizing experience, reflecting the darkest aspects of human cruelty. Weakened and in pain, Jesus carries his cross to Golgotha. Along this path, known as the Via Dolorosa, the weight of the cross becomes unbearable. Simon of Cyrene is compelled to help Jesus carry the cross, a moment that symbolizes the shared burdens of humanity and the unexpected ways we are called to support each other. At Golgotha, Jesus is nailed to the cross. Amidst his excruciating pain, his concern for others prevails. He forgives those who crucified him and promises paradise to a repentant thief crucified alongside him. Jesus' words, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing," resonate as a powerful testament to his grace and forgiveness. As Jesus hangs on the cross, he expresses a moment of intense human emotion and spiritual distress. My God, why have you forsaken me?" This cry encapsulates the depth of Jesus' suffering. It represents the moment where Jesus experiences the full weight of human sin, causing separation from God. This cry symbolizes the ultimate consequence of sin, spiritual desolation, and separation from the divine. This moment is central to understanding the Christian concept of salvation. Jesus' willingness to endure this separation is seen as him taking on the consequences of human sin. It highlights the sacrificial nature of his death, a sacrifice that bridges the gap caused by sin and offers a path to redemption and reconciliation with God. The crucifixion story, in its entirety, challenges us to confront our understanding of suffering, sacrifice, and redemption. It invites us to contemplate the paradoxes of strength in weakness, victory in defeat, and life emerging from death. The narrative calls us to a deeper empathy for human frailty and a greater appreciation for the profound mysteries of divine love. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of one of the most powerful stories in the Bible. For more deep dives into these transformative narratives, please subscribe. Share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below, and let's continue to grow together in understanding.